This is absolutely ridiculous. I've been sitting in this lane right here for like 5 minutes because there was an RV that refused to turn into TTO because it was like 11:57 and you're not supposed to pull in until 12. Man, that's so illegal. Now, oh my God, look at that guy's roof. Look at that. Holy cow, yeah, so we have some really crappy weather coming in and his roof has just set the heck with it. But man, that's ridiculous. Like, it's so stupid. There's no point in any of this. There's assigned sites. Like now, I'm going to be backed up all the way out here to the freaking road. Sorry guys, I'm just venting. Yeah, timing was not great today. Yeah, hey guys, Kyle. Sorry, got a little agitated there. It's just really frustrating me. But yeah, Kyle here. Bus Bethune, thank you for joining me again today. I appreciate the click on this video. Not the way I wanted to start this video, but nonetheless, here we are. People just do dumb stuff, and I don't know why they do it now. So now look at what I'm dealing with. And now I'm going to get to sit out here for the next 45 minutes, because once you get up pretty close to the gate, it turns into 2 lanes. So there'll be, imagine another lane to the right here. And you can go right in, but I timed it just right, and some person in his RV refused to cross the road because he was not 12 o'clock yet. I feel like that's highly against the law. Anyway, there was no cop there to stop him or tell him otherwise, so I guess it doesn't matter. And my horn apparently was not enough to get him to move. Anyways, appreciate you guys being here with me again today. Not the way I wanted to start this vlog, but you know what? Sometimes we don't get to pick that, and it is what it is. I should have shaved off a couple more minutes and made it back here before 12 o'clock. That's okay. But yeah, I'm probably going to be here for a little while. Probably a good half hour or so, because again, once you get up a little closer to the gate, it turns into 2 lanes, and people that are already here have a gate code, and they can just simply go in, press their gate code, and get into their bus or RV or whatever. But that's my plan. Just left Clermont, played a bit of pickleball this morning, had to run to Walmart, pick up a couple things. Molly needed couple school supplies for this upcoming week. Jen had a couple requests, so got to get back to the bus, got to get a bunch of photos taken today of the clothes for the Bustique. The goal is to get it launched, at least on the website, by Wednesday. It is Sunday, so it does give me a couple days, but I do need to get everything photographed. Jen actually went out to have coffee with a friend, so I'll be waiting on her to get back. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I guess when we get to the bus, we'll have a little better understanding of what's taking place. And hopefully this weather gets in and out pretty quick and gets the cold air in and turns nice again, because I'm enjoying these nice Florida days. I don't miss, you can see it. It's getting kind of ugly out there. But once I figure out what I'm doing in my life, you'll be sure to know. The crappy weather has made its way here. You can see some debris, some debris flying around. It's pretty nasty. Again, I don't think it's gonna last very long. Some heavy wind, a bit of rain for here for a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely blowing sideways at the moment. I've seen canopies flying over when I came in. I've seen awnings flapping around. So you'd think people would learn, you know, when you RV in Florida, pretty much anywhere, you got to be very mindful of the weather. If not, you're gonna lose a lot of your stuff. And they can get really expensive. Made it back. Jen's still not back yet. I'm gonna sit over here and relax with the puppies for a little while. Why are you chewing on your leash? Hey, silly boy. Silly boy. Okay.
How fat he is.
Crazy boy. I know. You're ready to go. We're waiting on mommy. We gotta wait on mommy. Quit chewing your leash. I absolutely went in there, laid down, and took a nap. Man, I'm just tired. I think in the last couple of vlogs I mentioned how tired I'm feeling. And that rain, it's kind of like if you've ever stayed in like a house or something with a metal roof, so you just kind of hear that trickle of the rain. It's like this symphony of relaxation. So I just laid there and slept, and I think I needed it. I feel a little better. I was feeling kind of crummy before I laid down, and Jen wasn't back yet, and I went to sleep and woke up. So now I'm at the dog park. I don't know if you might have just seen Kevin poke around right there where So went on a little walk. The photos are gonna have to wait yet again. Kind of wanted to wait anyway. The weather was so we're gonna rely heavily on good lighting. And with the weather, it was just not super great. So yeah, I had me a lazy Sunday afternoon, and I went on a little stroll with Jen and the kids and Kevin, and the kids decided to stay at the playground. And Jen's over at the water. The Lake Hancock Lake is behind me, and I'm over here with. Maybe you can see him. He's right there. That guy at the dog park. It is cooled off. That weather, that wind, that heavy weather brought in some cool air. It is. I am hoodied up with the hood over my head. I do have shorts on still, like a typical Floridian, but the temperature did drop. It's supposed to get in the upper 30s again tonight, so we're looking for some more cold weather. Yeah, there's the guy. Yeah, he pretty much met me at the door and wasn't taking no for an answer as far as not coming, so Kevin got to go on the walk, and he's enjoying himself. I don't mind. I love Kevin. Kevin's my best friend other than Jen. Ooh, the lighting looks really good out here right now. But he's tough to walk. He's not a good leash walking dog, which we haven't walked him. We don't really take him on a ton of walks outside of, going to the bathroom and campgrounds. Otherwise, he's off leash. So he's not the greatest leash walker. Never has been. Theodore's pretty good. Kevin just pulls so much. I saw a lady when we were coming to the lake walking down here that had a leash, this thing like strap wrapped around her waist, and she had her dog tied. It was a lab, go figure, tied or hooked to this strap that was around her waist, and she just kind of like leaned back and let the dog do the work. I had never seen one of those before. That's a brilliant idea. It's especially for hiking. Like that would be great. Let Kevin do the incline, kind of pull me up the incline, and I just kind of sit back and relax a little bit, because he would gladly do it. That dog is so strong and has endless amounts of energy, I think. So yeah, it's kind of quiet down here on the lake this afternoon. Really, really pretty. I mean, the wind, for as hard as the wind was blowing, it is absolutely all but dead still right now. It is barely, you can see it moving a little bit, ever so faintly, but it is turned out to be a beautiful afternoon, honestly. You can see Jen's over on the dock, I think. See, I don't think our zoom's not very powerful, but maybe to pick her up, I believe she's right. Maybe you can see her. She has this bright patterns on. You might get see her through those brush right there. But yeah, she loves to come down here and just enjoy the nature. Florida, believe it or not, even this part of Florida does have its own natural beauty. You just got to look for it. Come on. Come on. How was the dock?
That's my favorite part about this park, is going to the dock, because it's so quiet and serene and peaceful.
Standing on the dock of the lake, waste the time. It's really quiet down here this afternoon. This is such a unique part. There's a person over there in a tent, it's like a truck tent. But other than that, it's a very quiet part of the park. Like where we dropped Eli off and Molly, it's very loud and very just a happening area. So it's really nice to come down here and just listen to the wind blow through the pines. I'm not trying to sound too poetic here, but
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. It is quite lovely. And Kevin's not minding it much himself. He's enjoying his little. We haven't been to the dog park yet this trip, so it's be good to let him run around a little while. He's pretty much peed on every tree in the Thousand Trails property, and he's still shooting out some pee.
He poops in the bushes too.
He's pooped in 2 bushes on the way here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what he does. He
gets very embarrassed when he has to poop
in public.
So, yes, and so he likes to do it in like a bush or on a fence or somewhere where it's a little hidden, I guess. Like
when I walk him, and I'm walking the dogs, and he has to poop, he'll poop in like the bushes or like brush. That way I don't have to pick it up, or at least in his mind. Like here, I picked it up because it's campground. But like we're out in nature, He'll like usually poop in, like off the trail. He won't poop on the trail. It's very funny. It's very strange, and he's always done that. I don't know where he got that from, but it's pretty funny.
And we always pick up our poop.
Oh,
except
for sure.
if it falls into a very spiny bush where there's potential snake activity, then it can decompose.
Well, if we're if we're out in the woods and he's off the trail, I'm not gonna pick it up. I mean, pick it up to throw a plastic bag in the trash when absolutely no one would ever have seen it or stuff. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but we're gonna sit here and relax and listen to nothing.
No, I don't even care. I was just playing. You guys were throwing bullshit at each other.
I forgot eggs at Walmart, so now I'm heading to Publix. Friend Ryan there, just getting back. Yeah, we're gonna head to Publix, which is not too bad, right outside the gate. I'm doing fried rice tonight, so I think I made that in a previous video. So for Jen, she doesn't really have a protein with that meal, so I add in a bit of extra egg to give her some protein, and yeah, I don't mind egg in my fried rice either. Never a bad ingredient to ramp up a little bit. Run by and dump the trash off real quick. Pretty lazy day here in the campground. Not much going on, and I've not doing much myself. The eggs have been located. I'm just glad I was able to get exactly what I needed. Taking this broccoli.
Yeah.
This is good, even though I have limits.
I didn't see him saying that. What time is it?
Chicken dough time. Right, Kevin? Let's just catch it up over here. Oh. Right, Theodore. Got big old chunks tonight. You go, easy go, easy go. Did she get it?
I don't know if Kevin ate that or she might have got it.
did.
She was licking her lips
That's it,
pretty
guys.
good there.
The chicken. You've been chickened and you've been dogged. It should be like a cartoon, like a superhero cartoon, chicken dog. It's like half chicken, half dog.
There was one called Cat Dog.
Cat dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Half chicken, half dog. I like it. That would be quite the sight.
Molly just came in and said the rocket's going up. That's so cool. You see it right. Oh man, we had a good spot just right there. Kind of looks like the sun. Wow. That's great. I want to catch a launch before we leave. I love that stuff. Honestly, the camera you're seeing is about as good as I am. The camera's picking it up pretty decent. That's so cool. Yeah, and it's actually quite a cloudy evening, and then the rocket's still shining bright. Dinner has been served. I love this meal. I do. It's I've mentioned this probably before. It's one of my favorites that I make. It's time consuming though. This takes over an hour to do. It is a commitment to do. Again, another meal that if I had a Blackstone would be a much quicker process, but nonetheless, I do love it. Jen likes it pretty good.
I love it so much.
She's still partaking over there, and yeah, it's cool seeing that space launch there. I've said this 2 years ago and never did it. I do want to see one before we leave. So I've got about a month and a week, maybe a little over a month and a week. So not a lot, but I think I can do it.
I mean, technically, you just saw one.
But I want to go there and see one like close up.
Weren't you gonna go and see one in the van? Like you had planned to go see one, but the weather was. You're gonna take the van over there, spend the night, do a little solo camping.
Mm-hmm. So actually, when I was a kid, so NASA, obviously Kennedy Space Center. Was that Kennedy Space Center? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kennedy Space Center was there, so they did a lot of the shuttle launches from there. And I remember going. We got up at like 4 a.m. We drove over there. Granny and Papa. We waited out, and it was a no-go. The weather, like at the last minute, made a turn for the worst, and they scrubbed it. I think, is that what they call scrubbing it? I believe that's what they call it, scrubbing it. So anyway, yeah, so it's a commitment to go over there. Well, back then, that was when we lived over Tampa Bay area, so it was a lot further drive than I have here, but still over an hour or so. But I do want to try to make it. That would be great. I'd love to see one in person. Tabasco sriracha sauce. I like this sriracha sauce. I had it a couple of years ago, and I really like it. It's not quite as hot as normal. What is that? Fung Wu or whatever the really popular sriracha sauce is. It's a little more mild, so I do like it. It's really good. Mm-hmm. Hey guys. So yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that. Rocket was cool. Dinner was great. Yeah, guys, kind of a meh day, I just not feeling super creative. Making the videos have been a little tougher last couple days, but probably feeling a little burnout. Transparency, being honest with you, I'm probably just feeling a little bit of burnout. I think I just did that's my third week. I just wrapped it up. It's a lot of creating, it's 21 videos, yeah, more or less. It's a lot. I mean, it's a couple months worth, usually sometimes even more than that. So it's a lot of videos, a lot of creating. But I'm here. I'm hanging in there. I want to keep it going. I want to keep working at it. I want to keep honing it. I would like to get out a little bit this week, maybe, and do some exploring. Maybe that'll kind of jar my creativity a little bit and give me some motivation. And don't really know what that means yet. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really have anything planned, but I could definitely use some suggestions. Maybe some drive around small town Florida a little bit, check out some stuff. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm open to some suggestions. That always helps kind of spark the. There's a lot of you out there, and I know a lot of you watch a lot of YouTube. So someone that give me some pointers or something they might like to see, maybe can do that. And I like to get out in the car a little bit this week and do something. I'm kind of just tired of sitting around, ready to get out and do something. But hey, guys, appreciate you hanging in here with me today. And the last couple days, yesterday was kind of a rough vlog, but I think this one look a little better. I think it's gonna be okay. And hey guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you as always, and I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys stay well. I hope you guys have a great week. And yeah, that's what I got. But we'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.